Previously on the EK Lifestyle.
So my birthday was last week. My first YouTube video.
I'm like, why were you out there?
Desperately want.
Like, I didn't even see you.
I wasn't sure. But y'all, micro needling, duh. And in today's box,
Like, I was this close to canceling this.
first of all, it says made with love. I was really uncertain like what's gonna happen. Like, important that I talk to him. Long story short,
Staying disciplined to like the goals that you set.
I have been so consistent. Like, it's my birthday and I'm not. So she was just talking about like the curse of perfectionism, but maybe in the next vlog, put on my Tasha.
But yeah, that's it. That's all.
Happy Saturday, guys. I am in a great mood because I am not bed sulking right now. It is 11:19 in the morning and I am dressed for a change. I am not going to stay in the bed and doom scroll and just stay to myself because I am going to the Woodshop to get this class that was been supposed to do. So we have a woodshop here. We call it the self-help like workshop area, and you can go make plaques. And I think in the last vlog I showed you the plaques that I had made for a few team members that are getting ready to leave. Yeah, so it's called self-help because they want you to come in there and like do it yourself, because they don't staff the self-help with like a bunch of people. So it's like, if you want all these things, you're gonna have to come and do these things, but before you can do these things, you need to take a safety class. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. And like I said, this is a long time coming because you have to sign up for it. You could imagine like a lot of people want to sign up for it because it's kind of like something cool to do. Just think like high school wood shop type of situation. But I would sign up for it and then sleep through the class or forget about it, honestly, and never go. So then when I go back in there to get some plaques done, they would be like, ma'am, are you going to come to the class? And I'm like, so this happened actually last week. They were like, oh, ma'am, are you going to come to the class this weekend? So I was like, yeah, what time do it start? And it was like noon, 12 o'clock. So I was like, yeah, I think I could swing that. They was like, Cap, you not coming. So one thing about me, all you have to do is doubt me to get me to like actually move on something. So in effort not to prove them right, I'm showing up. Like, I am not, bound to the confines of this container. I can get up. I can, prove that, I guess, follow the rules, because it's not that I'm not following the rules. When they actually do the project for me, they're really just kind of doing me a favor. So, and we know one thing about favor, we don't want to like tap it out all the time, right? Plus, I just thought it would be something cool to vlog and experience. And now, after I take the class, I can go in there anytime and work on any other projects. Anyway, they did tell me to show up a little bit early. So I got about 10 minutes until I need to be over there. It's not a far walk, a walk nonetheless. I have on my workout uniform for the day, because in my mind, we're going to go from the class, which is about 45 minutes to an hour long, to either the gym or a walk. I don't think we're going to walk because it's pretty sunny and already hot. I don't even know. Hold on. What? Let's see. Let's see how warm it is. And that's one thing about it. Like, I ain't really trying to like work out in the summer's heat. Although it's not summer here, it's still very much like fall, but their fall is hot. So yeah, like I said, it's 11 in the morning and it's 89 degrees already, and the high is going to be 90. And it's not a whole lot of shade here. It's not a whole lot of like trees and greenery. There's some, not here on camp. I would essentially be working out like in the high heat, and I'm not doing that. So needless to say, I think I just figured out we're going to the gym for my workout. And then I have some other things to do around here. Speaking of such, before we leave, I want to make my bed. I make my bed every morning. It is literally a part of my morning routine. Maybe in one of these upcoming vlogs, I'll show you my morning routine for like Monday through Friday going to work. It is very much dialed in. It's the same thing every morning, and a large part of that is making up my bed. I love coming back to my room and my bed is made, even if it's like clutter or stuff going on. Like, walking in the door and seeing the bed made, it does it for me. Also too, I need to like reinstall this back, not reinstall. This is being held up by tape, and if you did not know, favorite color is yellow, and I love me a sunflower, hence the theme of this whole room is like yellow and sunflower. So I just have like a few strings of sunflowers that I got from Amazon, and yes, Amazon does deliver here, praise the Lord. Amazon has like pretty much been a staple for like all of my essentials that I need, because of course like they have a packing list that you can follow, but once you get here and like actually get in a groove of things, it's like, no, actually I need more stuff. Got these off of Amazon. I need to like stick it back to the ceiling, but it keeps coming off. I think I just need more reinforcement with my tape, and then we're gonna make the bed and get on up out of here. Okay. Okay, how did we get back here, you ask? Well, remember I told y'all they was like come a little bit early? I didn't. And when I got there, it was already packed. The good thing about it is they run a few different classes. So the person that was actually running the class, they was like, oh ma'am, just come back at the 1300 class. So right now, it's not even 12 yet. It's like 11:59. So I got there, I would say, let's call it 11:55. Packed. Okay, packed. I was like, dang. So I started smiling, and he was like, dang, we may not see you, huh? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. The good thing about it is, like I said, we have on our workout clothes for today. I am gonna just go ahead and knock out my gym routine for today. Honestly, I think the only thing I'm gonna be doing is walking on the treadmill. Y'all seen how sunny it is outside, hence why we're not walking outside. But I'm gonna try to just go ahead and get majority of my steps in. Majority, if not all. I ain't gonna be able to get all of them on my hour walk, and then go back for the afternoon class. It's so funny because I was thinking when I was leaving, like, God really be knowing what he doing, because had I signed up for the afternoon class, I probably would still be in bed, probably still would be sulking until it was time to go to that class. But now since I got up early, got dressed for the gym, I could go ahead and be productive and get that knocked out. Although I got other tasks to do, I could just do that after the afternoon class. So I came back to my room because who walked out without having a water source? Me, knowing how hot it is outside. I don't even know. Maybe I was just excited to get to the class. So I came back for water, and I forgot to put deodorant on this morning. I don't know. Maybe I'm thrown off from picking back up the camera and vlogging or whatever. So I forgot to put deodorant. So I'm going to put some deodorant on. No, we've all been there. Put some deodorant on, get my water, go to the gym, knock out an hour of a walk, and then go back to the class. So I am here like 15 minutes early, and there should be no reason why I can't get in this class. We're just gonna see. I just got done with my walk. I'm at 2 miles now, which means I'm gonna have to get my steps in later on tonight. So we're gonna get it here, sign the paper, and then get on with the class.
Okay, so after I signed in and secured the proper safety gear, the class was divided into two, with 4 people and 1 instructor in the group. The instructor began explaining what the machine was and its purpose, and then he demonstrated how to use each one. And then the 4 of us took turns on how to use it. And forgive me, I do not remember the actual names for these machines. I was more so focused on its functions. So here I'm at each machine, basically mimicking what the instructor did. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous because this was my first time ever using power tools, and I really didn't want to do anything to injure myself or anyone else. The instructor had mentioned a few times how pieces of wood could recoil or fly off the machines if you didn't start it in the right direction. And I was just like, oh no, I'm about to focus so no one gets hurt. This machine here is pretty cool. I like this one because it carves out the circle for a coin if you want to display a coin or something like that on your plaque. These are some projects that's being worked on by other people. And this wood stain right here, I like this one. This is nice.
Okay, so that was pretty cool. I learned a lot. I know I didn't retain a lot. That's why I started recording, and for you guys, of course, so you can see what the wood shop and everything looks like. And then at the end, we got this little card that certifies we have been through the safety training. Now my wheels is spinning because I'm like, oh, there's so many things I could build. There's so many things I can design and create. And the plaques that I originally had it's like the generic kind that everybody gets. But now I'm thinking about taking it up a notch. So I told the BU that started it, like, don't start it because I may be in here like later on this week to change it up a little bit. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And I was asking questions because honestly I was a little bit nervous. I'm like, I don't want to leave here bleeding or less a digit or a finger, but everything is good. I got all my digits, got all my eyeballs, and definitely have to wear like safety gear. You have to wear, you know, the goggles, the ear pro, and just be very, very cautious. So that was cool. It is now 2 o'clock, 1400 for my military phone. My phone is about to die, so I'm going back to my room and charge up my phone. Surprisingly, I'm hungry, and I normally don't eat until dinner on Saturdays because y'all know Saturdays is steak night and we love a steak night. But I may go and like get a snack before dinner, but I'm definitely going to charge my phone. In the office, as you can see, I had to come in here because the Wi-Fi speed in my clue where I was editing was way too slow. Things weren't exporting, there wasn't importing, and I was like, oh no, I am not going to be up to 5 in the morning trying to edit just because the Wi-Fi speed. So I came into the office, got myself situated, and now I'm going to go and get dinner before like I get down like in the weeds of editing, because my goal is to have this thing ready like to go by tomorrow night. So that is the goal. I'm hoping that I can get through all of that. But yeah, I needed some faster Wi-Fi because it wasn't doing what it needed to do in my clue. So when I come back from dinner, all I gotta do is sit down, do. Needless to say, I am being productive and I am like prioritizing staying consistent with this thing right now, prioritizing food because I am very much hungry. Hopefully the steak ain't dry this Saturday. We'll see. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and go.
Trust me guys, it tastes better than it looks. Although the steak was on the dry side, the A1 sauce came in handy.
So I am just now leaving the office. It is pretty late, but I wanted to get enough editing done, which I did for tonight at least. I'm pretty confident that I can finish up tomorrow. Ooh, I'm about to fall. So I am happy about that. And then y'all know tomorrow's Sunday, so I have my swim lessons, and I'm just hoping
that I can get everything I wanted done for the weekend knocked out, and it's looking like I'm going to be able to. So now I'm just about to shower and then get in the bed because I'm actually tired. So good night, see you in the morning. Alright. Okay guys, so it's Sunday. Treading. Yeah. So we're gonna do treading and what else?
You will swim, just remind yourself all the strokes.
Yeah.
And then we finish with the treading.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if I can go all the way down and back this
and
time
back up,
without stopping.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna see.
I don't know why I have a feeling, but last weekend we did.
I told you it would be getting in my nose. Well, yeah, on the last try I did it.
Yeah. You didn't finish all the way, but it was this much close. I want to come and, like, come on.
We gonna see. I'll be tired. Yeah, so it's Sunday. Swim lessons. Yeah. I'm gonna wear 2 caps because my hair got wet last time.
Oh man. Actually, I have 1 cap I brought for Caroline. Because she have long hair.
Yeah. So you got it? Or
no, it's not here. Okay. But if she put it and it's working, then I'll tell somebody to bring it from Kenya.
Okay. Yeah. Because I did not my hair was completely wet yesterday or last week.
So maybe did you practice to pull, or you want me to pull again?
Last week I needed help because I had just got my hair done and it was hurting. So it loosened up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. I know this looks crazy and it's not the most flattering, but again, I don't want my hair to be completely wet, and I don't know if I got all the chlorine out because my head was itching real bad during the week. But this is what we gonna do. I ain't gonna let my hair getting wet stop me from improving my swimming skills. All right, and where's my nose plugs? I brought nose plugs because honestly, my biggest challenge is water getting into my nose. So I'm gonna try this and see. I don't know. We're gonna see. I sped this clip up a little clearly. And hey, not too much on my arm strokes, okay? I'm working on one thing at a time, and right now it's breathing. Sam had to jump in and demo how it should be done. He's been so patient with me through this entire process by slowing things down, but he still keeps the pressure on. Here I am swimming from the deep end, which is about 8.5 feet deep, all the way down, and guess what? I did it without stopping. Yay!
That was good. That's good. I knew you will finish when you were still in the deep.
Okay, so we got another swim lesson down in the books. It was cool. I think I know I'm making improvements. I just really have to work on my breathing. I tried using the nose clips at first, but it just wasn't working. Plus, the fact of the matter is, like, if I'm going swimming or in a situation where I need to swim to survive, I ain't gonna have no nose clips. So it's best that I just practice the way that I'm actually going to really need to swim. Whatever flies, it's fly season also. Whenever it cools down just a little bit, the flies come out. Anyway, I did try the 2 cap method and it seemed like it was working, but it was making my head hurt so bad. So like midway through, I like took it off and like readjusted it, and I don't think I know I didn't secure it as well as I did the first time, and it got some of my hair damp. The braids part is not that damp or not wet at all. Actually, it's just the part up here. But I probably will continue to try to use this method because it seemed like it was working. But I swam down all the way a few times. Sometimes some of them we got on camera, but I just really have to improve my breathing and overall coordination. And it's so funny because like Sam he be tough on me. He do not be letting up, which is good. I need that. But I tell you what, when I have babies, mark my word, they getting thrown, and I ain't gonna throw them in the pool, because even just saying that makes my heart hurt. But they getting in some swim lessons like immediately, ASAP. Everything I know about swimming now has been in my adult years, and that's whack. So I'm gonna get changed up and head over to the galley to get dinner. The galley closes in about an hour, so I need to hurry up. Okay, so dinner was so good. We had Mongolian night. It's basically set up like any Mongolian restaurant that you've ever been to. So they have like all of the different vegetables that you can choose from, and then they have like 2 pastas, and then like 4 different sauces, and I think they have shrimp, chicken, and beef. Of course, I chose the beef because I love beef. You basically pile up your plate with all of the ingredients, and then you give it to the people that's on the grill, and then they grill it and do all the good stuff and then give it to you. So that was like really, really good. When I woke up this morning, I looked at the menu because there is a WhatsApp group that you can join to get a menu to see what the galley is going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I looked this morning because I was kind of hungry when I woke up this morning, and so I was going to go and get lunch. Well, actually brunch, because on the weekends they don't have lunch, they have brunch, and it's just a combination of breakfast food and kind of lunch food or whatever. So I woke up and I was gonna go get brunch, and then I seen that they had the Mongolian night, and I was like, no, I'm gonna save my appetite for this evening. Just had like black coffee this morning, went over to the office and basically stayed there, edited a video, and then went straight from the office over to the pool where you guys see me swimming, trying to improve my coordination, because Lord Jesus, that is what's taking me out at this point. But overall, it was a pretty chill Sunday, pretty productive Sunday, going on 9 o'clock. So I'm going to shower and then get ready for tomorrow morning. This week is going to be really, really busy for the team. There's several events going on that they're going to have to go out and cover. So I'm going to go ahead and get some rest so I'm prepared for the week ahead. Good night, guys. Good morning. It is Monday. Well, it's not even morning anymore, it's afternoon. This morning I spent my time at the EMF. For those of you not familiar with the EMF, it is the Expeditionary Medical Facility, aka sick call. Oh my god. So I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, but after I got done swimming, my nose and like my whole like respiratory system was just like so messed up. Like last night sleep was like really non-existent. Like I was tossing and turning, waking up, can't breathe, nose clogged, and I know for a fact it's because of the way I'm breathing when I'm trying to swim and I'm not doing something properly, which is why I need to work on it. But anyway, so I could barely sleep last night. Like it was just so uncomfortable. So I was like, forget it, forget my meetings this morning. I'm going to sick call and try to see if they could get me some medicine for relief. So the guys over there, they took great care of me. I told them exactly what happened, and I even remember last Sunday after I did my swim lesson that I was having some type of respiratory issues, but like as the days went by, like it kind of subsided. So that's why I'm linking it to me swimming. So the doctor over there, they don't want to link it to me swimming. They're like, oh, maybe it's just like the season change. Child, this is Djibouti. All the seasons pretty much are the same. And then he mentions we have an incinerator here, which it's horrific, especially in the morning. It's just imagine like a bunch of trash being burnt. I'm not even kidding. And it like fills the air with a lot of smoke. It's gross. It's not a very pleasant. As a matter of fact,
I used to run in the mornings when I first got here, but because they burn the trash or whatever it is that they're burning over there, I had to stop because it was just unbearable. But anyway, so he was like kind of relating it to that, and I was, in my mind, I'm like, no, I know it's directly linked to swimming, and it's not like I'm going to stop swimming or anything like that. I just have to figure out a better way to not have this experience and water going up my nose. And like I showed y'all yesterday, like I tried to use nose clip, but that was just, it was just no go. But anyway, he issued me these, and this is supposed to like drain everything. And then also too, like I'm just very phlegmy, and I'm not sick, so don't tell me like I'm sick. I'm not sick. I'm just having issues because I don't know how to swim properly and breathe while I'm swimming. And then antihistamine, which he told me this is like a temporary thing. Like after this is done, I shouldn't be taking this anymore. But the Mucinex, I can continue to come over and get that if I need to, which is great. Hopefully I won't need to. Yeah, child, it's been a morning. I didn't even come on and record myself this morning and get on camera because I was just so nasally, and I still wasn't feeling that well. Like he was looking up my nostrils and he was like, oh yeah, I can definitely tell like you're having issues. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be over here. I wouldn't be missing my Monday morning meetings if it wasn't a true issue. But, and also this is a PSA for everyone, or for soldiers, any service member that has a medical issue. I don't care how big or small. Go to sick call. Go to sick call. Go to sick call. I hate to be dramatic about it, but honestly, so many people don't go to sick call because one, maybe they don't want to, you know, miss whatever is going on with work, or they think it makes them a weaker individual, which, come on, it's weak if you don't go and take care of yourself. Just scratch that, scratch what you've been told, scratch the stigma around going to sick call, and go and get taken care of and get it documented, because why wouldn't you? Like literally, I went over there, it wasn't a wait, went, told them what was going on, they got me checked in, and I went in the back, took my vitals, issued me the prescription, waited for the pharmacy. I mean, it was in and out type of thing. So go to sick call. Pretty chill after that. I do feel some relief though. I will say that I feel some relief after taking the medicine. I'm gonna keep taking it because I do still feel like a little phlegm in my throat or whatever. But in other news, and more happy news, remember I told y'all my mom sent me 4 boxes of my care package for my birthday? I told y'all that in the last vlog. If you have not seen it, go ahead, it's already up. But anyway, there was one box that didn't come, and every day she texts me like, did your box come? I'm like, girl, the box lost. That's what I thought. Well, the box has arrived, so we're gonna open this together. See, says box 2 of 4. So she wasn't playing. We're gonna open this up and see what's in here. It's kind of heavy. I'm kind of excited. Let's open it. Okay. Yep. I knew it. Chocolate covered pretzels. Girl. Chocolate covered pretzels. I'm too excited now. Come on. It's filling stuff. Look how many she sent. And I know it's meant for me to pass out to people. and a card. And it says everyone should have cake for their birthday. So this is another cake. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's shaped in a, oh my god, it's shaped in a heart. You can't see because it's wrapped up pretty nicely, but it's a heart. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a picture. And then I guess this is the topper. Mommy, that girl love me, child. But okay, here's the thing. So the issue is, y'all know I'm on this fitness journey. Y'all know I said in the last vlog, I said I needed to stay committed to my steps, right? So then I can add on to it. And the add-on was like cleaning up my diet. How am I clean up my diet with cake? How am I clean up my diet with chocolate covered pretzels and popcorn and candy? I need to pray about it. But I'm gonna start by offering it to my team. It's so funny because in one of the other care packages, she sent me a lot of candy, and so I put some candy out on that in our little pantry area that's for everybody. And so one of the guys came in and was like, ma'am, is this you putting the candy on? And I was like, yeah. He was like, you just gonna fatten us up? Yes. take it my SEO, he loves these, so hence why she sent more and a bunch of it. So I'm getting ready to go share it with the team, and hopefully they don't cuss me out. Well, they ain't gonna cuss me out, but hopefully they won't be upset by getting fattened up some more. Well, thank you, mommy. I love you. I feel so loved, even though this is not a part of my fitness plan, but it's still good to, like she said, have a cake on my birthday. Or now it's past my birthday, but you know what she mean. Look how pretty she is. It's about to be cut because Patty won a piece.
Hold on, I gotta come in there. Thank you. We about to, you know what I mean?
Goodness gracious. It looks so good and it smells good too.
Mm.
Don't be putting your nose to the cake, boy. Okay, so it is way past closing time. 9:29 to be exact PM. Yes. I just wrapped up my personal things. You know, we wrap up around here around 1700, 5 o'clock. So since then I have been here fiddling with the vlog that I just published, episode 1. Like, when I say I'm so committed, like, I truly am. I was like, I'm tired, I need to get my steps in, yada yada yada. But I was like, no, because today is my publish day. Like, I have it written down. Like, I got lists on lists and stickies on stickies. I'm not playing. So yeah, I am just so happy. I don't care if it's 9:30 at night, 21:30. I am just so happy that I push publish. I'm seeing some comments come in and some views come in already. Now I'm gonna go to my clue, change, and get my steps in. I do not care if it takes until 11:59, but by the end of today, Monday, I will have all 10K steps in, right? Because last vlog, what we say? Consistency, yes.
And consistent I was. I had only logged a little over 3,700 steps just from my everyday movement at this point. So I had about 8,000 more steps to go for my daily goal. I threw my headphones on, cranked the fitness tracker, and stepped it out. And a little over an hour in, we're sitting at 4.4 miles, which got me to my 12K steps. Yay! I was content with that, and that was my night.
Well, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, November the 6th. Can y'all believe that? Like, November already is like, girl, we gotta go. We gotta go. And it's already the 6th. It really feels like it was just October 31st. But I already said in the last vlog, the months and the days just like on speed here. Once again, not a complaint. Anyway, yesterday for some reason I just could not pick up the camera and vlog. So yesterday was November the 5th. It was election day. I know y'all went, I know every last one of y'all went out and did y'all.
Hey guys, editing EK here. I just wanted to clarify a few things and just make it very clear that I am filming in the East Africa time zone, meaning I'm about 7 to 8 hours ahead of the Eastern and Central time zone where most of you are watching this. To further illustrate how vast our time difference is, my mornings are about the time you all are in bed or heading to bed. So at the time this clip was filmed, poll results were still coming in and the president-elect was not yet known or announced. I just wanted to be sure we're all tracking because this is such a serious topic and emotional time for many Americans. So I just wanted to make sure that although it looks like I am very happy and smiley and gleeful and kind of lighthearted, everything that we know today and right now was not known at the time of this filming. Now back to the vlog.
So I know for a fact. I just got off the phone with my honey. So in the morning I reserve majority of the period while I'm getting ready for talking to him first, and then I go into doing my my devotional before I leave out the room while I'm getting dressed. So I was talking to him and he just did not sound well. And usually, you know, when I wake up and I'm like, hey honey, da da da, he's happy to hear from me, as he should. And he just sounded not excited. I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong? Talk to me. He was just like, man, it's close. He's very much tuned in to politics, to news, very well versed. As a matter of fact, when we first started dating, pause, this is 3 different tabs open because this is just how my brain works. I realize I'll start a conversation and then they'll lead me to something else. So here, I'm about to close this tab. When we first met, my husband and I, one of the things that I found attractive about him is the fact that he was so well versed in politics and news. When I met this man, all he did was watch news and sports. Closing that tab. Just to say, I love the fact that he is very, very well versed in the politics and world events and everything like that. He was watching the news this morning. Of course, I'm pretty sure everybody is right now at the time of filming. I'm sure everybody is in front of either their phone or their TV, you know, looking at the poll results as they roll in. So I'm like, what's going on? And he was just like, you know, it's really close, da da da. It's still too soon to call it. And he was like, but yeah, it's looking real close. And I'm like, please just have more hope. Just have hope, have faith that this thing will, you know, prevail and turn in the best favor of all Americans. I'll just say that. So he was like, I will. So, you know, said a little prayer, and then I got off the phone with him. I don't know, yesterday for some reason I just felt very, very anxious, super anxious, to the point was I can't, and y'all know this about me, or else I would have been consistently vlogging, but I can't just pick up the phone and be fake with it. I just can't. So if my spirit or if my I guess emotions is awry, I just let me take my time, let me collect myself, let me think, let me pray, let me, you know, go through my little thing or whatever. But yeah, yesterday I was just today is a very important day. It is a very important day, and I just didn't vlog. Plus I had a lot of work to do. My morning was stolen. Okay, my morning was stolen from me. But good news, did get my steps in last night. I did. Today, I don't think I told you guys. No. So the last time I have had a piece of sustenance, a piece of food, was Sunday when we did Mongolian night at the galley. So again, that was Sunday night for dinner after swim lessons. And then today, right now, it's Wednesday morning. And I am going to breakfast. I know I told y'all before, I don't really do breakfast at all, but I decided that I wanted to kind of do a hard reset for my body. All the junk, all the goodies and stuff that my mom done sent, you know, for my birthday, and the candy I've been eating. I was like, I just need to do a hard reset, kind of like cleanse my body, let my body like do its like natural thing. So I have been fasting since Sunday evening till about to be now, because I'm going to breakfast. At the galley. They have like a grill where you can order eggs. It's basically like an omelet, like an eggs with a like different ingredients that you ask for to order. And I have not had that in a very, very long time since being here. So I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to break my fast with. So I say all that to say good morning. Don't be anxious. That's me like giving myself a pep talk, because I don't know why I was so anxious yesterday. The day after is the one that's kind of like, you know, everyone's biting their nails and they're on the edge of their seat waiting to get the results back. But I don't know, I feel in good spirits. I am hopeful, prayerful. Yeah, that's all you can do now at this point. So I'm going to try not to worry myself. But good morning. I need to go because breakfast is going to be over in like 30 minutes and I want to eat. So let's go.
I ended up ordering 4 eggs with everything, honey. I'm talking cheese, tomatoes, onions, jalapenos. My mouth was literally watering. Watching them make my food on that grill. And this was my whole breakfast, and it was so good, ending my close to 60-hour fast on a very high note, child.
Hey guys, it is a few days since that last clip, and it's official. The president-elect has been announced. I think for so many of us, there may be a lot of different mixed emotions, maybe from disbelief, maybe from sadness. And I just want to acknowledge that. I just want to say that it's okay to feel how you're feeling right now. But what I really want to focus on is the fact that I am passionate and truly care about the democratic process, right? As many of us probably do. And it's truly a privilege, really, to live in a country where you can choose who your leader is and, you know, share your voice at the cast of a ballot. But in times like these, when the choices have been made and things are beyond our control, for us to focus on and bring things to the center of what we actually can control. And one is our actions after the fact, right? So being in, you know, this high visibility position that I'm in, that I'm, you know, blessed to be in, I'm constantly reminded of how I present myself and how my presentation may impact or affect others. And I truly encourage you all to do the same, whether that's my flying friends that's on the line, dealing with customers in and out, you know, from anyone who may be working in the hospital, charged with dealing with patients, and any other career field or work, you know, that you guys may have to, you know, show up and do every single day that deals with the human interaction. Everything we do, from our body language, our facial expressions, the words we say, even the spaces in between those words, sends a message. And right now, I think the message we should be sending is one of hope, is one of resilience, and one of respect. And I know that is not what some of y'all want to hear right now, but I truly believe that's how we all should be leaning forward. And to my military folk and the federal employees, yes, if you work for the government, I'm talking to you in this instance. I highly encourage you to review the Hatch Act. That kind of spells out and gives you what is permissible in this politically charged climate right now. As a refresher, I've put the link in the description so you don't have to go search for it, but I highly encourage you to give that a look over. So here's my advice as we all navigate this moment in history moving forward. For starters, do not let yourself get baited in or pulled into a conversation that is going to be emotionally charged, get you off of your square, further stress or frustrate you in this moment. Do not let yourself, you know, get into conversations that may have a negative impact on your overall mental health and have you out here looking crazy. Just do not do it. Steer away from that. Instead, I highly encourage you to maybe put on some music that's calming, that, maybe even bring you some joy. Call home to your family and friends. Talk to people or surround yourself with people that make you feel heard and seen in this moment. Because what we don't want is for everyone to be up in arms and everyone to be, angry and leading with that anger, right? And another tip, take a nap. I'm sure many of you will resonate with this, but a nap does wonders for recharging you mentally. I know a lot of times I use that very tactic when I'm stressed out here on deployment, or whether I'm back home. Like, taking a nap recharges you in a way and kind of like gives you a little bit more focus and a little bit more clarity. So take a nap, child. And honestly, if any of you have tips that you can share with the community here that, can help people get through this time or cope, please drop it in the comments below. We all are here, for each other and for support. So if you have anything in addition to what I already said, drop it in the comments below for the rest of us. And lastly, I'll say, take a moment to be still. I know situations like this, like, we're so reactionary, or we want to express how we feel, and rightfully so. I'm human just like everybody else. But take a second to be still. Pray, talk to the Lord and literally ask, what he wants you to do next in this situation, because all of our paths are different, and how we receive the impact of everything that has happened and that is to happen is going to be different. So I would highly encourage you to have some dedicated, quiet time with you and God, and truly ask, like, what is it for you specifically to do next in this time? This is not the end, not for us individually, and not for us as a nation collectively. Our strength has always come from how we pick ourselves up, move forward, act in resilience, regardless of who's in office or what the current circumstances are. And this is truly no different. I am sending love and light to each and every one of you guys, regardless of where you're watching from. I thank you for getting to the end of this vlog and hearing what I have to say in this clip. It was truly important for me to, like I said, acknowledge the current circumstances and what is going on, and not just gloss or glaze over it and continue just to push out content without, having something to say, and hopefully something to say that is positive and uplifting for you guys that's watching. Once again, thank you for watching. I love you. Keep your faith, keep hope, and move in stride and resilience. And until next time, bye. Love you guys.